I think we're gonna just go ahead and get started. Okay. Hi. Hello. Wow, I put my thing in so many other places that I usually wouldn't. Sorry. That's probably why it took so long to get started, because I was just like, I have things I have to add in places that I usually do not. So, yeah. Anyway, hello everyone. It's been like, what, a week and a half. How long? Actually, no, longer than that, because my last stream was a weekday stream. I didn't stream on the weekend. Let me see. When was that? When was that that I did that? I feel like it was probably oh my, oh, a while ago. It's definitely a while. And it might be like that for a while. I'll get into that at the very end of things. I just, don't really want to get into it now. I really want to at least get started with the uh, new game now. Yeah, okay, so, oh, yeah, that was actually like over 10 days ago. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'll explain later why this is and why I probably will be like this for the rest of the time. I actually want to take my gain down just a touch. Can't see that on my. Maybe it can. Oh. Because I feel like I'm screaming in your guys' ears. Um, and if I am, please let me know, because I hate when I do that. I noticed that because I was watching the clip back from, or one of the clips back from the last Minecraft stream that I did, and I noticed I was like screaming. And I don't want that to actually, be what happens. So, yeah. So yeah. I'm glad you guys are here for this. We're gonna get started on Breath of the Wild today. I have a hole in my pants. Um, I don't know why I overshared that, but it's okay. But yeah, and so I it's just kind of put into perspective that we have Tears of the Kingdom coming up. So now that we actually have a name and have a release date, like a solid release date, we're gonna go ahead and at least start Breath of the Wild, because the method that I am going to take to approaching this is very different than how I've played it before. For those of you who have gotten go live notification, probably already know, but I am not going to allow myself to teleport. So if I get in trouble in any kind of way, be it like I get stuck with a boss that I don't want to fight or anything like that, I have to physically leave. I have to leave and not get hurt and not not die. So that's the hope. Um, we'll see how well it goes, and I think at this point, I do want to at least get started in the game. So this should be at least a little bit fun. But yeah. Yeah, let's just get started here. And okay. Let me get this. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm playing on the Wii U version because that's the only version I have, because fun fact, I didn't get a Switch on launch day. I was kind of broke, and then for a while. So like the whole thing with that was that I'll explain as we can transition over here. But let's at least get started, and then I'll get into that story when we are out and on the Great Plateau. And yeah, alrighty. Um, you know what's really important? If I can hear my audio, because sometimes I can't hear my audio, and I don't know why. Oh, you know what? I think I did figure it out. It's like Audio Switch only works with everything else that I have, and not everything that I um what's it called? When I plug in my mic, it just like likes to not do what it wants to do. Okay, I think we should be good now. Okay, Breath of the Wild. Okay, Nintendo presents. Oh, that's fun, because I'm actually not gonna have to read as much. Yes, it's mostly voice, mostly Breath of the Wild. Hee. If audio's too low or anything like that, please let me know. I will adjust accordingly. Oh, that is a question.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
In your eyes. Um, hmm.
Wake up, Link.
So the key thing that may or may not do, I might switch to Japanese audio, I might not. Depends. Maybe it might just be like a swap up thing. I do kind of prefer the Japanese voice acting, but especially with the current conflicts of what's happening, at least like within the voice acting community for video games, it might be the better case that I go ahead and leave it in English, but I don't know. I just feel like I do like the performance of the Japanese version a little bit better, but also the subtitles don't match up. They don't match up. Because especially for certain things, like they're just completely different voice lines, different localized areas, and it's just a lot different. But we'll see. If people are interested in the Japanese audio, then I'm definitely down to swap it. Or any other audio. That'd be fun. Let me see here. Push things forward. Ooh. Sorry. Alright. So now we're in here. In the Shrine of Resurrection. It's funny because when this was first revealed, I looked and I went up to here and examined this. And they examined this and I thought, it looks like the gamepad. It's just a little funny thing.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Okay. So we're taking this. It's the gamepad. Oh, kidding. But I feel like that was probably like the intent of it eventually, like, in the original, and then they decided to port it over and it kind of became not that anymore. But hey, we'll have more things to do with that later. Oh, okay, well, we'll get our clothes. We're gonna need them because for right now we're definitely going to need to do things that involve me being somewhat armored. Somewhat. Okay, I can't. I can lift this though. That's not R. That's R. Okay, so I can only push those right now. Okay. Right. I'm also gonna change my microphone to be over here. I might actually have to turn that gain back up. Perhaps. Depends. It always depends on the game that I'm playing. I also need to stop choosing ZR because that's actually going to be for other things I'm going to have to do later. I'm going to have to do the whole thing where I swap games again. Oh boy. Alright. Fine. Alright. Now we are going to tap our way out of here.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Okay. I am so glad I don't have to read. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm so glad I don't have to read. Sheikah slate confirmed.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That
Sorry.
must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Okay. And up we go. Now, funny little thing. It used to be that somebody found a way that you can pull these without having to actually climb. But, I mean, they want you to climb, obviously, but you move this out of the way to a certain degree. Oh. Then we can go this way, I think. We can at least I don't know. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I just kind of feel like I want to try to do it this way, but I don't think I can. With the way I've done this. Well, actually, maybe I can. No, we're stuck. Okay, maybe this way. No. Okay. Okay, maybe this way. This one? This one feels like it's probably more of a candidate for pushing down the ramp here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. See, like, I can climb up on top of it eventually, but it still takes some time. I don't know. I feel like if I kind of came out of a 100-year slumber and got our way up there. I can't pick this up. I can't move it around. Alright, well, we tried. I don't think I could climb up there anyway. Well. But yeah, you can move that. Technically, if I had something else, then I could do something there. Okay, and then Y is to jump. Or X is to jump. Alrighty. Out we are. Oh. Look at all this vast land that we have here that I am not going to be able to teleport across any of. Oh boy. We have so much more to explore here. Okay, now we just pick everything up. Everything ever. And I have a stick. Found a stick on the ground. Forget how the rest of that TikTok sound goes, but there we go. Okay. So as is evident, as we've just kind of opened the menu here, or not open the menu, but like open the game here without like any special kind of way. We are just playing this on the normal mode. Master mode, if we really get through this faster than I anticipate that we will, because I don't think that we will, especially with everything that is, you know, everything that's going to be going on. I don't think that we are going to be, like, if we are capable of doing that, then what we can do is try to do this again in master mode, but that is a something I don't really foresee myself doing, at least at this point. Okay, I want this beetle. I want these beetles because these beetles are really powerful in the beginning of the game. These are bladed vital beetles, and they buff my attack when I brew them in things. That's another tree branch. I might end up needing some more tree branches, because tree branches are a little bit... what's it called? Weak, is what I mean. They're a little weak. And was there another one there? Did I totally miss it? Oh well, alright. I totally forget if there was another one there or not. Oh, right, okay.
Link,
I think she does this after a while.
head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Okay. So, we're here and we want to get over here. Got it. Okay, so, funny little thing. Those of you who have already played this do know that there is, well, he's saying that I'm a little bit cold, but because of a reason. I don't know why. I don't know why he would say that. But everyone knows that if you take that, then it's, then he'll yell at you. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold this. Uh, and we're gonna cook it ourselves and see what that yields, if anything. See, that's my baked apple now. Because it's my baked apple, there isn't anything here. Oh. To set things on fire. How many times have I played? Good question. 2.5. 2.5. Because I played it once when I first got it, of course, and that was like my longest playthrough of it. And then there was a playthrough that I didn't complete, which is where I just did not equip any armor ever. And I also tried to do that run, and this is arguably stupid, but I tried to do that run also without fighting any of the divine beasts at all. So eventually I kind of just gave up on that run, and then I wanted to return to it when the DLC came out. And then I yeah, so I and then I came back and I played through it a second time just to get my bearings right and just remember what I was doing and, you know, try to finish that up. And then I did the DLC, and then this is playthrough number 4. So, yeah. Where are we? It just keeps asking about if I'm cold or not. I'm just like, where are we? Okay, yes, indeed. So, but if I just allow myself to only wear pants now, listen, that's too many limits. I need to like not limit myself to that degree. But that is a fun little thing there. Okay, let's get it moving here. So we have this woodcutter's axe, and we are just gonna. I figure like that's like actually I think we're about to have our first enemy encounter here, if I remember correctly. Oh, rock, frog. Okay. Um. Okay. Can't zoom in over here, but I see. I see a. Oh. Okay, you see me. Oh, wait. Forgot about that. Okay. I wanted to tell a story at the top of this. Oh, yeah. So I'm playing this on the Wii U. Reason being, this is the only copy of the game that I ever actually had. So I have a Switch, as I'm sure people who, you know, came here and are aware of things are, is that I had a Switch, but when Breath of the Wild came out, I did not. And I'm trying to paraglide when I don't have a paraglider. So what if I just avoid this guy? He comes this way, he'll never know I'm here. Ha ha ha. He'll never know. Unless he will. Okay, he does. He will. Ooh. Ooh, not follow the legend die. But yeah, I never actually bought it for the Switch just because I was already like so far into this. And I think it took me... I didn't spend an entire year on the game, but I did spend a while. A considerable amount. And I just never really bothered to get it on Switch just because, like, you know, Wii U was right there. And, like, it wasn't like I was ever going to like not have it. It was mine. Well, well, actually no. Actually, the Switch is the first game system I had bought for myself, and that was the only time that I did. But actually, you know, it's funny because I actually will probably have to utilize strategies like this throughout the playthrough, especially because with my lack of being able to teleport, I'm not going to be able to be as, what's it called? I have to kind of be careful with what I do in terms of, like, trying to pick the fights that I can actually take. And, you know, I think at this point, I do need to, put on a shirt and just stop messing around. Okay, they're dead. Dead. And now I have meats and a weapon. Actually, that's probably for the better. Alright, so how I usually like to manage my inventory in this is that I'll usually grab at least the I'll at least have a torch on me at all times just in case, you know, because those will never go out if I need them to. You know, if I need them for something. Oh gosh. No. I'm gonna break my thing here. Wait, I don't need to do that. What am I doing? Okay. Nothing! Alright, cool. Alright. Oh. I have to be careful with those. I forgot about that. I don't know why I forgot about that, but, okay. I think I'm probably gonna just try to... Ooh, but there's a guy with a sword up here. I forgot about that guy. At least if I remember right. Oh, yeah, there he is. Can we go around the other way? Are we going to be heard? Picking my fights carefully. Oh, nope. I am A-okay in here. Nice. But yeah. Alright. I did actually kind of put some limits on myself in the last playthrough I did. I think it was mostly like, I'm not allowed to touch anything in the area until I get the Sheikah Tower, but, that's really not going to be the focus of this one, especially because, I think I'm going to actually turn the HUD off and mostly just have my hearts up. And it's just going to be, you know, as things are relevant. Alright. Gonna be a rumbling. All these towers across all these landscapes, including the one I'm on. Okay. I don't actually know what I'm gonna do in terms of like it actually being that I have to get all of these because like yeah it'll give me visualization of what I have to see and but I don't really think that it's gonna be helpful to me in the long run. We'll see. We'll see. All your base are. Just find it funny that you can actually like translate those texts and it says one of them says all your base are. Just a little funny. Alright, Great Plateau map. All right, lovely.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
You guys can't actually hear my gamepad like. It's not picking it up. It's fine.
Now then,
Like for me, it's like really loud.
you must hurry, Link,
It's just kind of funny.
before it's too late.
So I go just beat the bad guy, right? And not think about anything else, right? And then, I don't have to teleport for that. I can just like, little time bounce over there. No, I'm kidding. I can't bully time bounce. I can't do any of the speedrun stuff. I mean, I might try. Maybe it might be worth like trying to at least learn how to do oh, what's it called? What are they called? The thing with the bombs, the wind bombs. Just because like I'm gonna be the later we get into the game, the more it's gonna be like, okay, I have all of these things that I need to be able to, like I'm gonna have all these points that I can travel back to, but it's gonna be a lot harder of a time for me to be able to get to, like if I need to get from like Hebra for some reason all the way over to, actually just even back to the castle, it's going to be a long distance, and that'd be a lot easier. Or like, from Gerudo all the way over to Farron or whatever. It's just going to be quite the time to try to do that. Anyway, old man, hello. My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. Really? It kind of seemed like they kind of came up all at the same time, but that's just me. It is almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice, you say? And did you happen to recognize this voice? No, but... Well, yes, but you know what I mean. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity in shrouding the castle. Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss, really. That is the Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. I can read, I promise. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path, so many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land again. Blight. Get it? Okay, maybe not. It would appear that the moment is fast approaching. Oh. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make to the castle? I mean, I know I was sounding like confident like 2 seconds ago, but like, you need not say a word. Your eyes reveal determination. Well, okay. All right, cool. Filled with determination. Oh, wait, that's the wrong game. All right. I'm here on the isolated plateau. We are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Paraglider? Oh ho ho, piqued your interest, haven't I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here with my own feathery wings, you know. Those aren't rings. I don't know. It's been 100 years. It's been a whole century. I don't know. Maybe maybe people have grown wings at this point. I don't know. Worry not. I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Isolated plateau. Okay. Yes. Alright, so we can go there to open our adventures log as we know. What are these? Okay, I guess that's a good point to get out of the way now. I don't know if I'm gonna do all of these. At least I'm not sure. I'm not sure at this certain point, whether or not I'm going to do all of these in this playthrough or not. Because it just seems like it might be worth it, but if they're like way too out of the way, because I know like at least the first one and like the second and third ones are kind of like really out of the way for me to do without like taking a certain pathing, especially with the ones that are like in locations that are like really late game. But we'll see. Let me just take a sip of water. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we get all the memories or not. I don't know if I'm gonna do a true end or not. All I know is that we are not. Okay, fine. We are not teleporting anywhere. Come, let me show you something. Even though he is going to direct me to do so. Okay. Do you see that structure there? The one shining with the strange light. It began glowing at this exact moment that those towers rose up from the ground. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. Alright. Well, we're gonna go get these things. There's some fish there. Could really use some fish right now, but I think at this point they're all gonna run away from me. Oh, oh. Fish. Okay, so we have some fish. At least some. I don't think there's anything other than Hyrule Bass on the plateau. I'm not entirely sure. But also I want to probably get out of here before I drown. Because that'll happen very, very quickly. Okay, so those of us who are very familiar with the Great Plateau know that the shrines that are around here have very specific pieces of the very very specific functions that we otherwise would have. So for the most part, I'm thinking I really don't want to go here first, but I also don't have a shield. So what I really wanted was to probably go over to bombs first. But I think we're probably going to just take the old man's suggestion and just kind of go over here. And just take the pathing. I mean, honestly, I could spend hours on the Great Plateau, but I don't think we aren't really going to have time for that. At least not in the greater interest of things. You know, maybe, perhaps, it's about 1 p.m. Perhaps it might be okay to do this, especially considering that we have some other things that we can get. And you are gone. Goodbye. Alright, goodbye, Froggo. Goodbye, Froggo. Can I grab you, Froggo? No. Goodbye, Froggo. Okay. Oh, Manao Shrine. Oh, Aonuma Shrine. Alright. Yeah, I also have DLC on this, so we're gonna just at least get started on certain things. The ruby... The gemstones are really going to be, at least a good thing to start with, because I feel like that's at least going to be something that we're, started with. Good to start with. Right? I forgot what I was saying mid-sentence, honestly. Sorry. What happens? It just happens a little bit. Okay. let's go ahead. Versus the loading screens, which we're not going to see as much this run, now that I think about it. Okay. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Oman Ao, in the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Okay, like, can we, put that away, please? Thank you! Okay. Put her Sheikah Slate in this pedestal. It looks a lot like the ones that I just froze me out of the ground. And we have a distilled rune. Okay. Okay. Magnesis. Alright. Rune extracted. Sorry. I had a big burrito and now I'm just very... Oh, I'm feeling it, you know? You know when the well, it's called the itis for me. Like, you know, the food coma, the itis, you just kinda, after a really big meal. They had one, and now we are in here. We have this block over here. I don't think I've ever looked for this block in particular, but it's okay. Oh, there's 2 blocks. That means I can do this. Push that there. Place that there. And then cancel. And then everybody can see me. I still don't have a shield. That's a funny little thing. Oh, eh, 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 eh. 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 There we go. Survived our first enemy ow. We survived our first enemy encounter, but at what cost? Okay. And then we have this. And I think we're gonna just have to cross this gap because I do not have a shield of which to do the special jump that you can do to get it from over there. Get this chest. Maybe that has something useful to us in here. Okay. Ah, a bow. First bow. Nice. We only have 1 bow right now. No arrows to go with them, but in the meantime, we at least have it. Oh, now it's a pull. It's a pull. Okay. Shrine cleared. Alright, and then this beginning dialogue is different from the rest of the dialogue that we ever get, so... And it doesn't matter which one's your first one. At least, I don't know, even if you were able to get past the fog, whether or not it was going to be one. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Oman Ao, the creator of this tribe. I am but a humble monk, blessed with the sight of the goddess Hylia and dedication to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of the goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept the spirit orb. And this is the only time we hear this dialogue, ever. Just really interesting. It doesn't matter which one, which monk you go to first, or which shrine you go to first. You will always hear that first. I probably will be skipping those as they go along, because after the second one, it pretty much is exactly the same, except for one other. One other that's different. Well, actually, two others that are technically different. However, I don't think those two, like that second to last other one, is going to be one that I end up doing. Just because it's definitely going to be something where it's oh, where I don't think I'm going to get to do all of the shrines, at least not that long. Seems you've managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. How did you know that? Clairvoyance. Oh, or perhaps something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. He's not making any sense right now. But perhaps that is not true for everyone. Oh ho ho! The appearance of those towers and the awakening of the shrine is all connected to that Sheikah slate that you carry on your hip there. Paraglider, please. I have yet to finish speaking. Alright, fine. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved the kingdom and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across the land. On this plateau alone, I believe that there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my hairlight. That wasn't the deal. Oh, well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you, goodness gracious. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Are you joking? Oh, I'm afraid not, but do not worry. I have a little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke up, where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I've heard some time ago. Or I do not know if it actually works as such. Well, I guess you'll never find out. Because we're not taking them. We're not taking them at all. Because I am not allowed to do that. I am not allowing myself to do that. I don't have any arrows. There we go. There we go. Some arrows. Hey, look, arrows. Alright, well, it's getting to be sunset over here. I have some other things to contend with when it gets to that time. But for now. Alright, and then some opal, some things that'll become useful to us. For money. After we're off the plateau, that is. Alright, some amber. And there is another way we can get some more stuff, but I'm going to probably try to save it as much as possible. Oh, come on now. I guess if I do it against both of these things... Okay, just the one. Hey, more baked apples. Wonder how those actually got baked and how long those have been in there. Roasted bass. It is at least something. I think that's just a test of physics. I don't actually remember if there was anything else we really needed to do. However, if we walk around with this on, it gets really laggy, but also we get some other things that are useful to us, like this rock. This metal rock that happens to be under here that's attached to this hole. Oh. Yeah, haha, you found me. Huh? You're not Hastu. But you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hastu, please return this to him. I'm sorry, knowing what I know. Wow. That's all I have to say. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. There's no laugh there. I just kind of put it in there because I thought it was funny. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, give me that. In fact, I'm gonna need a lot of these. In fact, I probably should go fight some more bokoblins as they are sleeping. Because I'm definitely going to need some things in regards to, what am I saying? Choo-choo. If I get this, I can get something that's going to be useful to me, at least. Hopefully not, of course, you know, within this amount of the playthrough, but definitely just in general throughout the entire thing. Oh gosh. I have to pick this up a different way. I have to pick this up an entirely different way. Alright, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. No. Yes? Yes? Okay, cool. I wonder where that door came from. Where that piece came from. But yes, fire arrows. There are... fire arrows that will be very useful to us, and ice arrows that will also be very useful to us, so... of course, not counting the other two types of arrows. Muddy. Okay, both of these are open, yeah? Okay, cool. Alright, it is getting late. I can pick up this rock here. Boom. Yeah, haha. Okay, cool. I really should try to find a shield. Or at least something else. Potentially will allow me to do things. Ooh! Oh, hello. Hi. Right, you guys can, fight me. I kind of forgot about that. Ooh! Okay, okay. You were down. No. Okay, and you can do that. Ow. Ah! Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should use my Zelda knowledge and actually target. Oh, do I have to hold? Oh, alright. I hate when I have to hold. Alright. So we're safe along there. Any of them drop any bones? They did. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Popping things. and horns will allow me to make these elixirs. And, oh, lizard. But also, these are useful as well. They only spawn certain places, but those are sunset fireflies. Then I can brew those into an elixir to be a little bit more stealthy and quiet. Even when I'm fully moving. Only for the time being. Okay. I think I am going to try some late night assassinations. Just so that I can get these. Oh no, oh no. Just the one though. Just the one. Oh. This friend did not hear me. I pressed B to dash instead of otherwise what I wanted to make sure that that was. Oh. I'm gonna take a whole apple. Eat another. Okay. There we go. Advance quietly. Advance quietly. Let's see if I can get around him to get his weapon. It is midnight. I'm still very awake. I just have to tread very carefully. Then I can get his weapon. And then even if he does wake up, won't be that big of a deal because there we go. Sometimes I don't even have to sneak up on them. Sometimes they just won't even know I'm there. And then they'll just take damage. A lot of damage. Very funny. Okay. Right, that's fine. I don't want to wake him up. What I think I will do is probably do some cooking while he's not awake. No, don't wake him up. Okay, I can pass time by the fire, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so if I remember my stuff correctly, I can make 2 of those. I don't really want to use all of them, but I might have to. If I cook those, I can make an elixir that will keep me a little bit warm for a while. Actually, that's actually a good amount of time. Will have a warming effect and increases your resistance to cold environments. Very useful when exploring cold snow-covered mountains. Okay. Let's see, what else can we make? Right off the top of my head. I sort these just so I can get them in the right spots. Might as well make a stealth one, too. Just because we can. Okay. Wait. Okay, you're just telling me to check the ingredients. Okay. One of those and one of those. Make another thing. I don't have any, like, good ingredients for food right now. So I think I'll use some of these. Now, I can only use one of those at a time. This is a little unfortunate, but it's also... just something we're gonna have to deal with just for the time being. Oh, sorry. Good. You good? Sorry. Well, so we meet again. What are you doing? Must rise early tomorrow. You may rest here too if you wish. Sitting by a warm campfire is the best way to pass the time. Said Courage just wondered, are you hungry? If so, please free to use my cooking pot to whip up a snack. If you need to start a fire, just light your torch on the campfire. I cooked something. Let's take a look at what you cooked up there, shall we? Not bad. Certainly not good, but not bad either. Listen, it's a survival tactic. Listen. We said we'd bring the grub or the gear to the deserted island. We're on this. We've been over this. We were on this like a couple of weeks ago. We know. I encourage you to experiment with some different ingredient combinations. The variety of foods one can make out of here in the wilds is quite remarkable. Oh, see, and y'all made me choose grub. You can do it. You can totally do it. You just need to know how to forage and know what to look for. Not to say that it's going to be sparkly crazy out here. Hey, an acorn. You can eat acorns. Did you know you can eat acorns? It's not like good food, but you can eat acorns. But this is what we would really want. Alright. No, I don't think I'm getting that guy. It was a nice try, though. Arrow. Getting meat is going to be really tough. At least around these parts. This looks curious. Yeah. Alright, so those are 3 of those so far. Oh. Just drop it on the Korok. Do that more often than you think. Oh, bullet time. Okay, never mind. I did not mean to activate that, but something I definitely remembered. Oh. I'll just take one. I don't like taking more than what is needed from an environment. Also, is it because does the sun rise like super early in Hyrule? Like 3 a.m.? 3 a.m.'s really early. Just feels like it's really early. Ah, beetle. Goodness. I'd like one of those. Gonna need a lot of those in the future. Oh, flower. Reach. Reach. Okay, and the white flower. Another 4. Bye. I once again did not see that. Yeah, like sunrise at 4 a.m. That seems just very early for sunrise, but that's just me. Nothing up here. Oh. Oh. Oh! I did it. It's pretty good, actually. Hey. I don't know. They take on two of these guys at the same time. I don't have any shields whatsoever. Wow. I did not consider that. Okay. Ouch. Actually, that could have ended me not having a... Oh, hello. I'm gonna leave you guys alone. At least for right now. Stemella shrooms are probably gonna be my best friends in this run. All things considered. Hello, old man. I am not here for that. I am looking for something different. Alright, let's head back up to the top area, I think. I think he's gonna do the same thing that I was doing, which is hunting for the boar, the wild boars. It's bushy-tailed squirrels. Tree branch. Just picking up random rocks. And there's something there that I cannot get yet. But actually, it might be best if I go to get that. Birds were actually really nice to have. Oh, so you know what this is supposed to teach you? That you can light a fire. It's kind of a little thing that tells you that you can light a fire and make a shelter for yourself with the wood grain. But I'm going to actually just take this flint and strike it with a metal object to generate a spark. But we're not going to do that. We're going to just go ahead and head back up here. And probably grab a few more of these apples and cook them where appropriate. How did he get up there? I did not see him go there. You know what else we have? 4 Boko clubs. And this guy over here that we never actually fought. Hi, Tail Lizard. So, you know what? Let's fight him. Mostly being... He just has a tree branch and literally nothing else to defend himself with. Alright. Oh, hello. It's a choo-choo. Where did I put it away? Okay. Yeah. They're useful in their own ways. But not, of course not in this stage, but eventually, it will be. Oh no. No. I think I'm going to switch back to my axe here. Chop that open. Ooh, that was worth it. but I think also opposite here. Like, you can't really do much to me. Other than run at me with brute strength and pick up a rock at some point. Alright, I think up here there's also more enemies, but this one's actually kind of worth the fight because, probably should not. Should actually start kind of using the replicas on them. Because they're actually more powerful than the axe, and the axe is mostly something I want to use for resources. But in here... Hylian trousers. Which, once again, without being able to teleport anywhere, these are probably going to be really helpful to us. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Sometimes there's choo-choos in there. Sometimes there's choo-choos in there. Okay. Well, there's this path here. Looks like the bridge is out, but I think we can hop across here if I... There we go. Just run and jump. Alright, now, this is not Master Mode, so we are not going to be seeing any, live, monsters here, but there is another shrine up there. And that's going to be something that's going to be taking a little bit of while. And actually, I think I'm going to want to go over there in the first place, or at least see if there's anything else that I can grab, because, aha, I remembered something that is mighty important about that area, even though I really want to get to the bombs. I can't teleport away from it, and I will definitely die if I don't. I should probably have a death counter. I'll probably just write it down for later. Hopefully. Just see. If there's something I can do. Or at least write down regarding that. Just trying to think. Because I definitely should have a death counter, because, like, goodness gracious. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, you have a shield. Oh, no. No. Oh, okay, fine. Alright. Cool. Ah, shield, thank you. Alright. Alright, hang on, let me write down the thing. You have a sticky note? Yeah, I have a sticky note. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright. I will note that for later. Just so that we can do things. However. Oh. I totally did that wrong. Alright, 4 hits. And they're gone. Those are some really gross little pieces there. We're gonna chop these open and see if there's... Oh! 10 arrows. Alright, yeah, we'll take those. We'll use right here just to sort things and then also just kind of cook some things. I hate that I woke the old man up with, of all things, the risk of a forest fire. Okay, so I got the shrooms, but I didn't get any more apples because I kind of just picked them all up in the haste. They all didn't toast right. Okay, there we go. That is also something that is useful, but, oh, wait a minute. I know what I can do for that. Bees. Okay. With fire, right? Oh, no. Okay, alright, we're good. Now we get that. Now we have some coarser bee honey. Honey straight from the hive, chock full of nutrients. Collecting this into meals will unlock the potential of these nutrients and provides a stamina recovery effect. Oh, yeah, okay, so we want to definitely get those. That's what we're saying. Okay, now that I have a shield, I don't know if I'm going to be able to listen for the audio cues as effectively, but I can try. Alright, let's walk quietly here. See if we can just get this butterfly. Yep, there we go. Now we can get some other things here, but yeah, we might want to climb up. Actually, that's stasis, right? And then Cryonis is like the other side. So maybe not yet. Maybe we do actually attempt this. Maybe I can use a pot lid. Is there a pot lid that I can grab? I do actually have to think about. I have to, like, remember to think about, like, hey, I can't teleport back over there, so even if I do, even if I am able to, like, successfully, you know, get up that hill, I have to climb back down or find a way back down that is not teleporting. Because, teleporting is a no-go for me for this playthrough. I'm not allowed to teleport. If I teleport, then I have to just, like, move back to where I was. At least relatively. Like, that's pretty much how I'm gonna just, like, do it, is that, like, I can't, I'm not gonna go back. Like, I have to go, like, back to my spot and then just kind of go through there. Otherwise, you guys do have the permission to call me out on that. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. Guys, I just remember what that was for. It's for me to sneak around. I have a pitchfork now, it's fine. Oh, can't carry any more melee weapons. Wow, look at that. Alright, can I get that pigeon? I can! Food! Nice. Chimkin. Alright. Yeah. Hello. Oh, fancy that. So we meet again. Weren't you just on the other side of the... Never mind. What are you doing? I thought this tree here might make for some good firewood. However, getting a tree to fall exactly where you wanted it to is quite an art. The trick is to turn your hips so that they face where you want the tree to land. So, I see you found my axe. Sorry. Why not help me out and give it a few swings? I'm working up quite a sweat here, but these bones could use a break. Okay. See that there's some friends over there. like that. Okay. Just no approval, just goodbye. Look at that wood. We have things that we can add. Alright, for the time being, I'm going to still try to hunt birds. Ooh, we got 2 from that. Sorry, Birdo, gotta go. Right, have we... anything in there? No. And then torch in the pot that I can also use. Can I borrow this? A little bit large tooth broth. It smells vaguely of poultry broth. Yum. Can take quite a breaking. Alright. Oh, there are a few things that slight holes are running fire. What are you doing? You're just resting. Recovering from a bout. Firework takes a while. If you're hungry, I have an empty pot you can use to cook yourself a meal. Okay. We've already been over this. Sleeping in a proper bed to really rejuvenate you. I probably will take you up on that offer. Especially just considering of everything that we are going to need to do. And I still only have 1 shrine. I have to remember that. I have to remember that. Alright, I'm going to make myself a nice stamina meal. Tasty. Bam. Okay, so that should be good emergency food for us. And let's read this. The Old Man's Diary. On this desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking. And today I outdid myself, truly. I created the perfect dish. I call it the spicy meat and seafood fry. This recipe not only restores health, but it also keeps me warm, even when traveling in the snowy mountains. With this dish by myself, I have no need of that itchy worm to play. More? I do not know how I allowed this to happen, but it seems I forgot to write down a very important recipe. I know it contained raw meat and a spiced pepper. However, I simply cannot remember what else I used. My age is catching up to me. Sadly, on this lonely plateau, I have only my knowledge and memory to rely on. Still, I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient. If I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient, I would happily reward them with my warp duplay. However, it seems like unlikely that such a miraculous wish would ever be filled. Wait, I need to just... raw meat and a spicy pepper. Hmm. Okay, well, we'll take a nap till morning. Recover some health. Yeah, there we go. And then I think we will go ahead and go back. Raw meat, spicy pepper, and what? Did I get spicy pepper? Did I take the spicy pepper? Probably not. Okay. Where is... Is there a bird around again? I like some birds. Maybe it, like, was just a raw meat. Like a regular raw meat. That's even harder, really. Because I would like that warm duplay. But let's head back over to the other ground. Shrine over here. Maybe we'll try our best to get bombs, especially because, especially because we're going to definitely be needing to, bombs are useful for multiple reasons, but they take a very in this version, or like at least in this section, we're going to be dealing with something that I have not before, and that usually I don't actually consider doing, or not consider doing, but just not, or usually not able to do, well, not do effectively. I just, there's a guardian over here. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Oh, search ancient gear. I think it's that one behind this wall here. Yeah. It gives me the cutscene no matter what. Yep. Somehow this one is still alive. Alright, let's see if I can get the timing down. Oh god. No, I can't. I can't. Hey! Okay, we're gonna just stay here. It's... Okay. Let's try again. Yes! Still got it. Still got it. Ugh. Jump a little bit, but I got it. Okay. But that isn't the only one. This shrine is actually bordered by 3 of them. And that is also an important thing. And, this. You know, it's just so funny. Like, where's the explanation for the shirt in canon? Where is it? I don't know. It just seems like a little silly thing. But anyway. Jabaish Shrine. And we have yet another shrine for us to go inside of. An hour and a half into stream. Because I can't teleport. I cannot teleport. I need to take that into consideration. Oh my gosh. Some animals and insects only come out when it's dark. Keep an eye out for them. As we found out. Okay. Down we are. Okay. And that is the same, so we can just kind of... Get the bomb. Distill that rune. Thank you. Really could use the bomb rune. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Literally. Okay, I am... Okay, I think I'm going to go with the... Nope. Hey. Alright. Okay. What is in here? Ooh. I broke something to make room for that. No, I didn't. Heck. Okay, what are we dropping? Goodbye, tree branch. It's been great knowing you for the whole hour that we did. Hour/day that we did. So, you have a nice life. Okay. Okay, We put that there, and we, boom. Yeah. Yeah, that worked. I feel like that was... accomplished the goal. We got the little jingle. And now we are... here. You know what's funny? I don't actually know what that ball is for other than... like, it's not actually a puzzle ball that it does anything. Yeah, that didn't fix the entire problem. Just kind of funny that I didn't actually like think like that. It's just a parabola. Heck. And just drop that down there. Cool. But I want what is over here. Oh. Oh. I was almost certain I wasn't gonna make that. Oh, okay. It's definitely for food, so it's definitely not something that... well, it might be for food later. Who knows? There are certain things that we can only get by ordering them. Yeah, it would be funny if that puzzle ball was actually used for something and nobody could ever figure it out. Or, like, you know, nobody ever, like, found out what it was. Like, what it was used for or anything like that. Maybe it was just right here. Unless it's just there to teach you, like, hey, you know, just throw this across and you'll be fine. Hard to say. Anyway. Shrine. Clear. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you the spirit orb. There we go. There's a cap on my... okay. Spirit orb number 2. May the goddess smile upon you. Hehe, that rhymed. Okay. Ooh. Actually, I don't think they respawn since I'm in, what's it called, but I can at least, drop that. And get me, and now I can just come in here, come and go as I please. At least, for now. You know, I wonder if there's gonna be any more Guardians in Tears of the Kingdom, you know? Like, we haven't actually, like, touched upon that. And, like, there hasn't been any, like, other Guardians in... like, I guess, like, all the Sheikah technology is just kind of gone. Because there really isn't anything like that. I mean, like, you know... at least, like, there's no remnants of it or anything like that. I mean, unless, like, you know, the arm, which is, like, the prominent feature is, like, something that is supposed to be understood. They haven't really told us much about the game. Like, it's kind of funny, because they're very, like, I think they're really kind of keeping it close guarded because they want us to at least speculate about it. Or just know that, you know, Zelda fans are going to just pick it apart. Because we love doing that. we love looking for meaning in things that probably don't really necessarily matter, but are just really great to think about anyway. And I actually love that. Like, I love that about it. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll know really soon. Sure, we'll know. Well, we have to know really soon. And the game's coming out, like, 8 months from now. We're starting this because we, we want to, be ahead of the game here. Okay, I think I'm gonna start taking out enemy camps where it's appropriate, especially because I know that doing so will allow me to get more resources that I otherwise would not have. I only have 7 arrows left, alright. Taking on entire enemy camps with my current gear. Well, actually, I have that claymore. That's a 10-piece claymore, so you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Boomy. They're none the wiser. And they're all red, right? Yeah, so I don't have to really worry too much about that. And I get more arrows. Turn my 1 arrow into 5. You know what else I can do? A little fun thing I can do now that I have bombs. Bombs are useful for multiple reasons. The biggest being, they can throw them into enemy camps. Except not there. And it will be useful. Okay, I can't jump and do the thing at the same time, though. Yay. That is a little sus, but the other two are not. Boop. Boop, boop. Goodbye. It's fun to watch him scramble a little bit. There we go. Okay, I feel like I could take on 2 of them at least. Hello. Okay. You. Before they're even able to do anything. Now that is open. And that is why it is a little bit worth, if I can handle it, taking these enemy camps out. Now, do they have any arrows? Well, there's one that I fired earlier. But in there are some Samela mushrooms, and I really would like those. Give me 1 second, I have to sneeze. Speed muting. There we go. Ooh. Resources. Alright, shields. Shields are probably going to be my biggest thing with these, just because I have the tendency to not think about getting shields when I necessarily need them. Let's just set this on fire. There we go. fire. Actually, JK. I meant like JK, like I'm not gonna turn that off. I think I should probably, oh, there we go. And of course would be honey, more stamina mushrooms, more bomb arrows. The first ones I have. That is of use. It's also 550, which means this one's probably gonna go down. Now we are. We also have a throwing spear, which is probably be of use to us more at a later point. And now we have a bird. Okay, Travel's bow is badly damaged, but that was a good point. No, it's not. Okay. I was hoping that the Bokoblins bow would be a little bit more useful for this, but I guess I will go grab these then if this one is about to break. And just two more, you know? Two more. Feels like it'll be at least well-rounded enough that we'll be able to do what we need to with that. And then we need to climb up there. And then... oh, that's a steep hill. Okay. Alright, let's see if one of these... I think there's another spicy pepper plant around, right? At least I remember there being one. Pigeon. I remember there being a spicy pepper plant around here somewhere. Perhaps so, perhaps not. Not entirely sure. Okay, but for now. Oh, there's a lizard. Lizard. Snap. There we go. Okay, let's see if this is the solution. So we one of these and any meat and that. Let's put a herb in it. Spicy pepper steak, oh my gosh. Alright, cook something. Okay. Okay, I guess that wasn't it, but, we have a really powerful piece of food there that'll grant me some warming effects. Wow. Okay. Alright, actually, while I'm here... I think there's another thing that'll give me stamina, right? Yeah, of course it'd be honey. I think I can hold that and two of these, and then we will go cook this up, and that'll give me a little bit more of a stamina buff, because I'm definitely going to need it when I climb up that hill over there. Get to that shrine. Energizing blaze mushrooms. And what else can we do? Restroom will be nice, but I don't think it's really going to help us in the long run. Oh, I can go, now that I've cleared out those enemies, I can go get those fresh rooms that were hanging over here. Alright. Yep, there's a couple more over there. And mushrooms here. Oh, oh, I did not mean to jump. Take those. Thank you. You know what's funny? I remember now that there was a deer minigame. There was a hunting deer minigame that no one found in the series until recently. And like again, don't tell me where it is because I actually do want to like find it, like go find it. Like I think I have a couple ideas of where it might be. But it's just funny that like, you know, it's just like this random deer area that no one's actually ever been to. And then we're not that they've never been to it, it's just kind of like, well, you know, we're still just like now still learning things about the game and the next game is about to come out and nobody actually like, you know, found that piece. Okay, let's get across here. Alright. Oh. Alright, hopefully nothing falls over. That's a Goref leaf. But we can't carry that right now, and I don't really want to. Okay. Alright, let's make our way across here carefully. Thank you. And I'm gonna sneak our way across here. Get this bladed rhino beetle. I think we're gonna go ahead and take out these guys, and then we'll climb up into the area here. Okay. Come on. And I do. Alright, nothing to worry about now. Cool. Alright, let's see. Where's our first ledge? Alright, first ledge is up there. Is there anything in here that will help us? Ooh. Anything of use? Fire arrows, yes indeed. Okay. Climbing on up. Alrighty. We will use these sparingly, because I'm imagining that eventually I'm gonna have to stop to rest on a lot of these. Okay. Ba-ba-bum. Filling up. Things that are not quite worth it on these. Is there another ledge after this one? I hope so. Okay. Stamina in this game much better than much better than Skyward Sword, I would say. think they like really like, you know, like they took the idea from that and then like they actually like refined it, and I really appreciated that. Now I'm appreciating it more than ever. Like feels so nice to not be in any of the older games right now. Eventually I will go back and do everything post timeline split, but for now we're gonna just take our time, and especially with Breath of the Wild, and just kind of, you know, chill out. These can be relaxing. These, you know, this area. Ooh, ooh, oh no. Nope, that's death number one. I don't know how that happened. I could not tell you how that happened. All right. Um. All right. That's. All right. I will probably find a script that will allow me to continue to do that. But hey, you know what? I feel like for almost 2 hours in, and for me not to have died, pretty good. I feel like that's pretty good. I'm gonna give myself credit for that, even though I don't need it. All right. Now we have a nice big red X where we died. Did the guys respawn? No, they did not. Okay. Um, okay. Okay. That is fine. It happens sometimes. Okay. All right. One more. I don't know what happened there. I just feel like that one specifically just kind of. Oh, you know what? It's probably just like the way that this ledge is set up. Like, it seems like I'm climbing more directly under it than I'm supposed to be. And that's like kind of what's messing me up here. And I think I can actually like come here closer. Yeah, and grab that. And then climb up over here. Then, oh, okay. Get onto that ledge. Alright, and I think up there is my next ledge. Okay. Some areas are going to take a lot more effort to climb up than others. But I think we fared pretty well. Okay. And finally... What? Is there something up here to... murder me? Oh no. I forgot that there are things up here that can murder me. So I guess I am hanging here on the edge of this ledge until 4 a.m. Or not. Okay. Never mind. You're okay. I kind of forgot that there is a spot here. we go. Stasis! And then we have Cryonis, and then we are off the plateau. After all of this. Wow. Okay. There we go. Alright. Sheepstone distilled. And we are... In we go. Right, stasis. Okay, rune extracted. Alrighty. So this one we just pop that there and we are pretty much good to go. I actually got that almost perfect. Wow. I think I did? No, just barely. Wow. Pretty good though. Okay. Flip it there. Oh. I forgot. It needs to recharge like a lot. Alright, there we go. I think there's another one there. Oh, but I am gonna hang out here so that I don't get squished by the respawned one. Right? Yeah, there we go. Just want this little extra thing here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm here for that. Okay. And now we be safe. Oh, my favorite two-handed weapon in this, the Iron Sledgehammer, is not something that I can hold. Ah. Alright, now. Drop. I mean, I could just eat it off the edge too, but eh. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ooh. Get a little wiggly sometimes. I'm just like, I wanna go somewhere, and I'm just like... It's not the case. But anyway. Try number 3. Oh, sorry. Hang on, I got a message. Okay. Okay. We are out of there. Okay, so from here on out... I do need to remember what was... That spicy meat and mushroom.
No, it wasn't spicy meat and mushroom, right? It wasn't something silly like that. I think it needs to be meat, though. I think it needs to be like regular meat, though. That's the only thing. But actually, I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to just go ahead and try to brute force it the other way. And that is through doing something else here, which is something we've already done. Huh? 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 Alec! Thank you. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Welcome in from Alec's channel. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Viola. I stream a lot of this stuff. I stream a lot of Nintendo games and Minecraft and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just kind of chill vibes here. We're starting Breath of the Wild today, which is super exciting. Sorry, I got ready to dash. Yep, that's fine. But yeah. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, if you are interested in any of that, then definitely, um, I definitely recommend that you follow and definitely, let's see here. How do I do the new shout out? How do I do that? Can I do that from my, what's it called? Do that from here? Maybe not. Oh, it's slash shout out. All right. Thank you. All right. Okay, hang on. Okay, I think this should be... Okay, I think that should... Yes, alright, cool. So, yeah, anybody who isn't following Alec, I don't know why, but, yeah, you should definitely do that, and I am running down on my time, but that's okay. Yeah, we're kind of in the big, not the big area, but definitely like an area where it's definitely, ow, gonna be, oh gosh, you have fire, which means you're gonna hit a lot more damage than what usually you would be able to. Unless it's that. Ow, I can't have fire anymore. No! Oh, come on now. No. Please stop. Go away. Okay, no more shields anymore or anything else. So we're gonna just smack this. Get more arrows. I never got what was under that, what's it called? And now I really can't. At least not without coming back up here first. But I think I'm going to at least brute force my way back up to the top of the thing here, and then hopefully we'll be able to get to the area. But yeah, yeah, I saw you guys were playing Minecraft, which was really cool. I should really hop back on the server. I keep saying that. I should just hop back on the server at some point. But yeah, it's definitely something that is a fun time. So for the purposes of just trying to get to the top here, all I have to do is just get to that highest peak, and then I believe I should be able to get, a Warm Jubilee from that. However, this is definitely a brute force way of doing it. Do I have any other warming things? Oh, I do, but it's only that meal. So that will be used as a last resort. It's shorter. Yeah, it's a shorter amount of time, too, so I really have to get a move on here. I can't teleport out of here. That's the thing. Like, I'm in here for the long haul. Alright, but I think we can do it. I think we can do it successfully. Get the Warm Jubilee, not have to worry about freezing to death. Which might happen. Working on getting a death counter somewhere on screen for me to be able to point this out. But at least at some point. Some point later, some point later. Okay. I think we're okay with this. I think... Wait, unless this is not the peak. Why just not be the peak? I feel like this isn't the peak. Oh, no. No, it has to be, right? Yeah. Because if that's over there... then the peak has to be up here. Okay, alright. Yeah? Yeah! Oh! Breathtaking view. It's maybe the best place to get a full view of the entire plateau. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Yeah. You can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark it on the map. Yep. I got it. Did well to make it this far without the proper clothing. Yeah, I did. Please take the warm doublet as a reward for your tenacity. Nice. Alright. Assume you'll want to try it on right away, yes? Thought you might be eager to see how it looks. It's quite fetching. Well, I suppose it matters not. It is yours now. Well, I suppose it matters not. It is yours now. Do take care to put it on before you get too cold, though. Yeah, that is something that we do need to keep in mind. There's some amber here. Okay. If I had the paraglider, I would just glide down there, but this guy's still holding it for me for at least a couple more... At least, you know, just a couple more minutes here. In the meantime, I do need to move people here. Sneakum Alice, thank you for following. Yep. Joining in from the raid. It's really awesome. But yeah. Definitely here. You know, definitely want to stick around because, you know, we'll be playing a lot more of this after a while. But yeah. Ooh. Yes, but yeah, I play this, I play Minecraft, I play Splatoon, I play a lot of things. Well, Minecraft and Splatoon seem to be like the regular series, at least for right now. But yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna try to climb up the back here instead of... Oh. I didn't know that's where the EX thing showed up for this. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to climb up the back here instead of tangling with those guys, because, not that this is a low death challenge, because I've already died. In fact, I can show on the map, at least, that I have already perished at least once. You know what? I feel like a nice little thing to put somewhere would be like the hero's path, especially because, you know, we're not going to have any teleports or anything like that unless I make a mistake again. But yeah, the hero's path is going to be really interesting, especially because of that. Alright. I do need to kind of keep aware of my time here. I only have an hour, or a minute and 40. Minute 40 to, you know, do what I have to do. Okay, now move. And I believe that this is the last shrine because we have all 3 of these ready. And in we go. Alrighty. Okay, and down we are. Alright. So this is the last shrine. This is for Cryonis. And Cryonis, of course, as the name implies, does cryo freeze things, but you will reach into here, get these runes, or the one rune, and move forward. So it's a pretty fast one. It's a Stilling rune. Sorry about that. But also, my lords were very quiet. At least I was able to hear it. Okay. Cryonis. And then it looks like there's a spot for one more rune, but we're not going to be able to get to that today, at the very least. Oh. So, have to get used to controls again, as is what happens. Alrighty. And do another. Alright, and I think I'm gonna just do one more just to block this guy from view. Oh, okay, sure. Actually I did hit it. Which is funny. Alright. Full Boko stuff. Which is all going to break relatively soon, so I do have to think about other things in regards to having what I'm going to be having. In terms of gear, at least. At a later point, because we definitely want to make sure we're covered there. Travel sphere, inventory full, never mind. Okay. Just so that I'm not cold on the way out, I will probably need to put on that warm doublet. Now we're warm. Now we can tolerate the cold out there. Alright. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a skip that can, like, really easily be done here. But I definitely forget how to do it. Just in general, I forget how to do it. But that is something. Alright, your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. I don't know why I'm reading it like that. But in any case, I'll skip it, and we now have all 4 spirit orbs on the plateau. So, what happens now? What happens now? Also, how'd the old man get up there? Just, once again, where does he keep coming from? I mean, like, I guess he could have climbed up there, like, between the time that I was up in, what's it called? And up in, you know, otherwise. But that's okay. With this hit, you have now acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh-ho! Oh-ho-ho! Extraordinary. This means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, wait, how do you know my name? Imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where the 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross. There, I will be waiting. What? What? Ah. This building over here? Yeah, I didn't actually go in there. Okay. Let's use Cryonis right here to get some items. And you know, it's funny because, like, I commonly forget about Cryonis. That I can, like, use Cryonis, like, on regular water. So, this sometimes, like, makes it so that it's not exactly, what's it called? I kind of feel like it's, ooh. Something that I forget to do. But what is in here? Opal. Money. Eventually. Well, actually, it's used for other things too, but... It's fine. And I'm gonna leave those guys alone, I think. I think those are gonna be good. Okay. It's snowing. Just a little. There's a door there, but I can't get the door over that side. I mean, I could, but it just feels like it's more trouble than it's worth. Might be my only way back, actually. I mean, unless I go back the way I came. I feel like going back the way you came is probably a better way of handling things, but I also don't really want to worry about these guys. Well, it's actually almost 5:30, so maybe I do want to go around. Could wait for them to go to sleepies. Potentially. But I think I'll just go around the other side. Actually, I think that there's a Korok that I can unlock over here, kind of. Well, maybe. Oh. Ah, yes. It is right there. We'll wait for the sun to set, and then... when the sun sets, we'll be able to do something of nature that will allow us to at least continue to our adventure here and go see why the old man is glowing that color now. I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take the flint, hold that, and use the trick that we learned earlier to strike it. And now that will sweat all of this down. Somewhat. Not nearly as fast as one would think, but fast enough. We do also have one other thing that we can use to take this down a notch, and that's that. But otherwise. So how you guys doing? I just feel like this might be a little bit more of an extra point for us to be able to just chill out here. But yeah. Oh. Is it done? No. It's almost done. Come on. At some point I'll just break. At some point. There we go. Examine. No! There we go. Yahaha. There we go. Ooh! Okay. We're good. Alright. 5 Korok seeds. Okay, it's nighttime, so I'm imagining that's probably okay for us to be able to go back over there. But then we do have to worry about the guys who, what's it called? Come in the other way. And by that I mean, they have skeleton versions of them, and that's no fun. I don't want to say it's not any fun, it's just... it can be a little bit overbearing, especially when you... maybe I don't want to use this weapon, though. Especially when you don't have the right weapons to deal with everything. Oh, right. Right, there are ice keys. Do they see me? No, they don't seem to see me. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Oh. Oh, okay, you have a new thing. Give me that. Boko Bat. Boko Bat. Take care of that. Okay, fine. I will grab these. But yes, the keys come out at night. They look a lot less derpy. Definitely not as annoying to hit with their small hitboxes in Ocarina of Time, because that was something. Alright. Ice ones. Alright, you guys are not ice ones, you guys are regular ones. And eventually will be useful to me. Key swings. Those will be at least useful for, I don't like the ice ones. Ice ones hit me in the face with ice. That's no fun. Don't usually like that. Don't really fancy that. So I am trying to get over to, at least stay on the high ground and get over to the area over where Stasis was, because there's a puzzle there that I didn't actually solve. Oh, you were blocking something. You're blue, but you're also blocking something that I could really use, so I'm gonna probably, since I've already used this. Did not make a sneaky elixir. Right? I didn't make one of those, right? Oh, I did. Oh. 5 minutes and 50 seconds just to take out this guy. I don't think so. But what I will do... just in case things go wrong. Because he can one-hit kill me. These guys can one-hit kill me. One-hit KOs. Not the best look. At least in this case. Okay. Oh, and he has a nice shield. Yeah, he could mess me up if I'm not careful here. There we go. Okay. What was in box number 3? That wasn't worth it. Alright, whatever. Okay, I know I can reset it, but I don't want to. And actually I do want the spiked Boko shield, because that is a lot more useful than this pot lid. Sorry, old man, I just kind of, like, took your pot lid and didn't even, like, ask you for it, but I needed shields at the moment, and that was kind of where that was. Okay, so thing with this is that if I roll into that, then I lose that treasure. I want that treasure. I want the treasure. Ouch. That could have caused an avalanche. Ever thought about how that could cause an avalanche? Because I definitely did not. Well, these guys couldn't just get avalanched on at any point. Take that with me. And... okay. Sneak. And a sneak. Sneak. And a hit. And I'm good. No one will be the one. No one's the wiser. 5 arrows. Maybe that wasn't worth it. Maybe it was. Honestly, in the long run, it probably was worth it, just because of how things work. Especially with arrows. Arrows are like such a scarcity sometimes, it feels like. Okay. So there was a stasis. So there's the stasis area. Okay, I really do need to be careful now. Can I just eat some things? Just eat something. Eat. There we go, we're fine, we're fine. He's chill. He's chill. We're okay. Oh, okay, maybe not. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, I suppose. I just get a little wriggly arm. You can use as a weapon that doesn't last very long. Ugh. It's so wild. If I remember correctly, there is another hammer. It ends up being somewhere around here, but I'm not entirely sure where. As long as I don't fall off the edge, that is. I don't think that that's really an issue. Okay, so stasis. So we're gonna just yeet this off the edge. Alright. There it goes! Oh gosh, it de-rendered. It despawned because it's just like, it can't even, like, render it anymore. Devil's Bow. Okay, sure. Why not? Okay, let's head up and away. And we'll climb over the fence here. And I think we'll be okay. So get whatever it is. It needs getting. Well. Then how do I scope? That's the scope. Well, looky there. There is someone that is awaiting for us in that area over there. Oh gosh. Hey! Gotta stop falling off ledges like that. Okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, it's funny that light over there. We'll go visit in a future area. Might take us a while to get there, just because again, no teleportation, but definitely something where we're gonna be gonna need to go to an area that we haven't. You know, we're gonna have to go to that area specifically to make a trip out of it. Hi, Tail Lizard. Okay. We are now in the Temple of Time. Now, there's a couple of things I want to do before we get up there. Before we go up there. Now we can see that old man is up there already. But what I want isn't here. For the Traveler's Bow. Oh. Inventory's finally full. But you... Fine. Okay, so you have about like 15 health. I know I can turn it on, but I don't want to. But there's some arrows in here, and arrows are instrumental at the, you know, the very beginning of the game here. But yeah. Alright. So that is glowing for us. And we'll figure out what to do with that later. But let's go meet the old man up here, as it seems as though we have already done what we needed to do. Right. Yeah, that and I am looking to wrap up here. I've had quite the day, actually. Not the day that I mean, not the day that I wanted to have. It's not like that, but at least.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule.
Now I knew that.
I was the last
Last
leader of
leader.
Hyrule,
Wow.
a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form.
But, like,
Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
just seems a little.
To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past.
Which we do.
The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now.
Ah.
Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy.
Indeed, a prophecy. Yeah.
The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground.
Ah.
We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics.
Right, back then.
100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path.
Right.
We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts.
Okay.
With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay,
But nay.
Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
I do not see that cutscene option enough.
However,
However.
the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Just
Link.
holding back.
You are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Hmm. Okay. Wow.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help.
Right.
However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted.
I'm sure.
Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle.
Right.
I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point.
It would be.
I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead.
Right.
Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village.
Okay.
Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Mm-hmm. It proceeds north. Okay. Disappointed. Well, I'm glad you remembered that. Okay, and now we are free to leave the area as needed. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding the area. And I think that's it. Well, that was a lot to just kind of dump on me, but alright, sure. Told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. Okay. Destroy Ganon, alright. Alright, that's the soldier's bow. But that will also stay up here for the time being. Alright, so we just kind of double jump to get out. However, there's another thing up here that we're gonna do. Alright guys, so we're gonna just go straight to Ganon, right? No, we're not. Goodness gracious, we're not gonna do that. Listen, it was a disaster the first time I did it, and it's gonna be a disaster this time. Especially because I'm kind of, like, out of practice from the game. Like, that thing about, like, that I mentioned earlier in stream about, the run where I just didn't... I played without any armor at all. I did kind of, like, prepare for that separately, or not separately, but, like, you know, just, like, in a way that would have granted me, you know, at least, like, a good amount of, like, leverage against it, but that was, again, not a very smart decision. And I think, I don't really want to do that with this run either. But we'll just go ahead and grab this Korok here. Okay, I think that's a little louder now. I think before we didn't just kind of... I turned it up for the cutscene, but just a little bit. I do need to be careful because I can just fall off and end here. Huh. I might want to roast some fish for the road too, and I can also do bomb fishing now. Ooh, okay. Some things to consider. A few things to consider here. It's just a little. All right, I believe that there is a ladder. I came up the ladder, right? I'm pretty sure I came up the ladder. So I think I just need to make sure that I am. Yep, in the right spot. I love that. I love that I can just slide down here. Alright, and so right here, I don't think it's anything that I really could have done before, but this is what I do with the spirit orbs. So it's good to seek them out, actually. You have conquered the shrines and claimed the spirit orbs. I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me, what is it that you desire? We are going to go for a stamina vessel. Now, it's going to take us a while to find 4 more to get a heart container, but in the long run, considering that we're going to be doing this specifically because we need to get ourselves across the land without teleporting, without anything like that, you know, permanently, it's probably better to just kind of get things going with the stamina rather than everything else. Well, rather than getting hearts, at least for right now. Eventually we will get the hearts needed to also pull the sword out, and just do a bunch of other things. And, you know, at least fight harder enemies. I don't know, now, that is a point to say, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the full picture album. I want to. That was something that was something for a while I really wanted to be able to do. Was the picture thing, like, really, but I kept messing it up because I kept like forgetting to take pictures of bosses and other things, and you know, just other like once you see it you don't see it again kind of things. But that's the hope is that we'll be able to do it now. I think we'll be okay with it. Hot-footed frog. Alright, let's go bomb fishing. See any bombs? Think that I can fish with bombs. Hello. Hello. Ah. Fishies. Delicious fish. Did you know I don't actually like fish? I don't think I've ever mentioned that on stream before, but yeah, I don't like seafood. I don't like seafood. I don't like anything that like fish and like seafood, and like even if it's freshwater, saltwater, I don't really care. I don't like seafood. Which is ironic because Splatoon, but you know. I'd rather play with the sea creatures and not. That sounds awful. That sounds literally awful. I'd rather play as the sea creatures than eat them. Okay. Onwards and upwards. I think we, I think, you know, now at this point, I don't think I want to get off the platform just quite yet. Especially because, you know, getting back here is going to be something, actually. It is actually going to be something. So we do want to make sure that everything we have, that we can, you know, scour this for all the resources that we can, or that we need, before going ahead and heading off the platform here, because, or the plateau here, because it's definitely going to be something where, once we come here, not that it's going to be hard to get back, but it's definitely going to be something where we're not gonna, you know, it's going to be harder to get back here because we're going to have to climb up past everything to get back over to the area. So if there's any monsters that we want to fight, anything like that, then we definitely need to consider that before we hop off the platform here. First being these guys. They can't really aim. Funny thing about bokoblins, they can't aim. They can see me, but they can't aim. Why? Okay, once they notice me, they can start shooting at me, and then they have a lot less accuracy if I'm moving around. So I can just get arrows from them like this. Then I'll be able to stock up for arrows, at least a little bit. And just gotta dance around a little bit. Then sometimes they'll plant an arrow. I think the more arrows I get, the less likely, you know, the amount of times that they hit, the less time that I get things around. It's good to at least stock up on them. So 43 arrows. 43 arrows is great before any of that. Oh, okay. They can still hit me. It's just, you know, it's a lot less of a possibility that they're able to hit me. If I do the camera like this, it's just a little funny. Oh, there. Another arrow. What's this there? Hard to say. Okay, I think I'm gonna take them on now. Oh, yeah, that can also happen. Right, and I wonder if the one that was here before is still here. Because that Traveler's Sword is definitely going to be useful for me. JK, it's not. Alright, that's fine. It was my only chance to get there, and then I didn't get it. Alright, well. With that all said, I think that is where, before we head off the platform here, we are going to leave things. Let me at least end that here. And I have to talk to you guys about something rather important, actually. And that is that I am going to be on break for a while. It's not something that I've really want to do. In fact, I've really been trying to see if I could plan around this or have anything to do with trying to I'm gonna be taking a break for a while. Unfortunately, there has been a lot of the family emergencies that I've mentioned on Twitter have come to a head, and I have lost and am losing people who are very important to me. How do I say this in like a way that it was not going to be triggering to people who have, like, you know, gone through losses like this and gone through like family deaths and losses like this? But I, you know, generally I'm just kind of in a situation where there are you know, I'm kind of dealing with a loss and then kind of preparing for another one, and I don't feel like right now is the best time for me to continue streaming, at least not until I'm in like a more stable situation, both mentally and just within physically and mentally, just within trying to make sure that I can get this balance back. Generally I want to try to keep it going as much as possible, but like, of course, this is only going to be so there's only going to be so much that I can plan around, and of course so much that I can do in regards to how things turn out. So my next stream, no, it's okay, thank you. So, you know, my next stream, ironically, the next Splatoon 3 Splatfest falls on my stream anniversary, which is very weird. So that's just kind of like a very weird thing that kind of worked out. So that will probably be a combo stream for that, and that will probably be like the next stream that I'll do, which is still like, almost like a month from now. I'll see what I can do in the between time, whether it's another one of these. Like usually Sunday night, I'm usually free to kind of do things, but it's probably not. I'm gonna say that like at least for the next 2 weeks, I'm probably not going to be streaming, um, unless I really, really feel like I want to. Um, and that might be more often than not. Maybe that might not, but I have to kind of work around schedules and also just schedules and feelings and J job and everything else. It's just not really, it's kind of a cocktail of things that are just not really working out in my favor to really feel like I can do this within um the capacity I've been doing it thus far. Um, so that is to say, I will be working on things during my time away from streaming. It's very much something that I want to be temporary and that I don't want to stop like completely. Like I think the one big thing that I really wanted to take from it is that like I notice a lot of my friends who do streams like stop for a long time. Like they'll be streaming for a while and then stop. Most of the time it's totally like like all of them are justified. Every break is justified. I'm not even saying that that's like what it is that um any of it is um that kind of way. Sorry, there's a lot I really feel strange and off talking about out loud and that I don't really want to yet. Um, More I'll write about on my social media. I just, right now, it's kind of hard for me to talk about like in the full capacity. Um, but yeah, like I think it's really just necessary for me to take this break. I will again be working behind the scenes. Like I've been trying to get my stream alerts to be more consistent or just like changing how those output to my to my stuff, and like that's something I've been working on for a while and that's almost been right, but then it's also kind of just been a little bit weird with trying to schedule. But yeah, so I do appreciate you guys being here. I do appreciate you guys following, watching the streams, coming by the streams, even if it's just for like 10ish 5-10 minutes. Like I so appreciate that, more than you guys know, honestly. And more than I even talk about. Thank you. I feel like I don't really ever say thank you enough, because it's almost been a year at this point, and it's been crazy that I've just kind of been sitting on my floor, just doing this, blabbering along about about game that I played a couple of times that might be interesting to some people who are watching on here. My foot fell asleep. I'm so sorry. It's just like my foot is just like, no, goodbye. I don't exist anymore. Oh, okay. Um, so I hate to say it, but I will be back in November. Hopefully I'll be able to pull some other streams out of the hat, but probably at least until November, if not the weekend of the Splatfest, we will have time to be able to stream then. But eventually, in between the times, I think we should be pretty good. I think you know I think that like at least at that point, I don't want to say things will be over, like, because like it's just really not. It's such an uncertain situation right now, but at least we can look forward until November, until the Splatfest, and see what we're going to be doing. Follow me on Twitter. Let me just at least do exclamation point socials so that you guys can at least follow me on Instagram and Twitter, because we still haven't pinned down what team we're joining for the Splatfest. I think I'm gonna just go with Grass Guys because I'm sorry, but Sprigatito's very cute. Rowlet's very cute. Bulbasaur is very cute. Grookey is very cute. Shiver is very what? Anyway, Woo, okay, my microphone. No, not Wee Cat. I don't want to call him Wee Cat. I don't want to call it Wee Cat.
Um, but that's just gonna be on my personal account, and at least this time it's not that personal. This time it's not even really that personal. For what what team we get on. I hope Big Man Sweep happens. I want Big Man Sweep to happen. I want it to happen. Okay, like I'm an advocate for Big Man Sweep. Even though me being a Shiver Oshi like counteracts that a little bit, just a little bit, because they're all the same group, all the same group. Deep Cut's all the same group, but I want Big Man Sweep to happen. I want it to happen. I really want it to happen, and I feel like Big Man has a good chance of getting the sweep this time. I feel like it. I feel it in my heart. Um, but yeah. Um, Tell your family you care about them, at least. If you can't say love, tell them you care about them. That's all that I want to just kind of put out there as my last kind of words out of all of this. Um, and hopefully, I'm sure he'll sweep the hearse. Oh no, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. But that's just kind of the last thing I really want to say out of all of this. And hopefully I'll see you guys for the Splatfest soon. And yeah, we'll have a good time. I think, when we get there, we'll have a good time. Even, even for just even if like the first anniversary stream is just me rewatching a little bit of an edit of the first stream, um or not, yeah, like a little bit of the edit of the first stream. It was a little scuffed. I do remember it being kind of scuffed. Um and we can just kind of talk about that, and then we'll just play Splatoon. We'll play Splatoon. We'll have a good time, hopefully. And if it gets moved, it gets moved, and we'll just um we'll work with it. It's really just playing everything by ear at this point. Okay. So I really appreciate you guys. I really, really, really do appreciate you guys. I don't say that lightly. Um, I'm gonna send you guys over to Straubs. Straubs is playing Valorant right now, and I'll see you guys soon. I don't know when soon is, but I'll see you guys soon. Like, I can't really make a guarantee of when soon is. I'm hoping, that it's going to be that weekend in November, but I'll see you guys soon. All right, so parade. Yeah, of course. Yep. All right, let's just do... Okay. I should have snoozed that ad. I don't know why I didn't do that. Sorry. Um, I really need to... I kind of forget that they were on Goodness Gracious. I really do. But exclamation point raid message. There you guys go. So we will go ahead and drop a raid on Sugar Straubs, who does a whole bunch of cool K-pop stuff and J-pop stuff as well. Honestly, she's a really big advocate for J-pop stuff. She loves Perfume. Like, honestly, ask her about Perfume. She will probably like tell you everything that you need to know about Perfume. Like, it's crazy. But yeah. I'll see what I can do about streams in the meantime, but I am not going to push myself, and I am going to take the time to, remember the people that I've lost, and I don't know how much time I can really spend with the people that I'm actively losing, but just kind of work through my own feelings as things are going on. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here always. And thank you. Thank you. I'll see you guys next time.